He taught me that I could find out what direction I'm going if I pay attention to my surroundings. For example, in the morning, that's when I had my lessons. If I felt the sun shining on this side, on the top of my head or on the right, then I know I was going north, because I don't know if it's the same in Portland. Does the sun rise in the east here? So if I felt this warmth, then I knew which way I was going. So if I felt the warmth on my back in the morning, I knew I was headed west. Similarly, I learned that I had to listen to the audible signals around me. One day he dropped me off and he didn't tell me where I was or where he'd meet me. No, he did tell me where he'd meet me, otherwise I'd still be there. He didn't tell me where I was, and he said, I'll meet you at this and this street. And so I had to listen to my audible signals and pay attention to the light and the warmth to know which direction I was going. Is it both-way traffic or one-way traffic? Is this a large street, a narrow street? And so I had to pay attention to all of those things. And as I said, it was really difficult. It was quite a challenge, and I would kind of give myself these little talks instead of being upset about my situation constantly. Once in a while, I would relate these lessons to myself. And I realized that if I feel Christ's light on my face and I feel his warmth, then I know I'm going in the right direction. But if I feel it on my back and it starts to fade, then I know I need to turn around and make a course correction in my life. I need to turn towards him as my light and my guide. As I walk around, I'm usually holding onto someone's arm, and that person if they're helping a person that can't see, they're called a sighted guide. And I think of Christ as my sighted guide. He's the one that knows the obstacles and the pitfalls and the good places to go. And he knows how to navigate. And so if I drop my pride and turn to him and feel his warmth, then he will be my light